Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. One of my viewer, Zin, mentioned about an issue with the water volume. So today's video is about the water volume. Now I posted few videos related to that. Now Zin asked this question. When Zin dispenses the double cup button, there is a difference of 10 milliliter. The first time it was like 45 or something. The second time it was 55 or 56 point something. So the question is it supposed to have that big difference of 10 milliliter every time you press the double cup? Now I'm going to demonstrate and see whether I'm getting any difference. That's what I'm going to do today, and then we'll talk further about it. Now for this demo, I'm not going to use the portafilter because you don't want any drops of water escaping into this. So let me remove that, and I'm going to use the scale so that I measure the volume, and I'll use this measuring cup. So this is close enough so that I won't lose any drops of water. So let's begin. I'm going to switch on and tare. And it's currently in grams, so I'm going to change it to ounce. Okay, so let's begin, and I'm going to face the milliliter. Here I have 50 ml. That's 50 ml, so I'm hoping I'll get at least that. We'll see, or else I'll use the scale to measure the ounce. So let's begin. I'm going to press the double cup and let's see. Now remember, this is automatic mode, so I don't have any control. This is programmed by the Breville. So let's see, we got around 100, just short of 100 ml, and if you look at the ounce, it's 29, sorry, it's 2.9 ounce of liquid. (82.2 grams). Okay. Okay. So I'm going to discard this and let me try a second attempt, and then we'll see how much we will get the second time. If you look at the ounce on the cup, it's just shy of 4 ounce. It's between 2 and 4, so I would say roughly 3 ounce, which is what the scale says, 2.9 ounce. So let me discard this, and I'll wipe this dry so that there is no water residue. So my cup is dry, and let's tare this, and let's dispense one more cup, double cup. Okay, now on my scale it shows 2.9 exactly like the last one, and there is a slight difference, like 0.0 something different to the other one, but it's 2.9 ounce, which is exactly what I got last time. Now let's look at the ml, and it's just shy of 100 ml, and if you look at the ounce this side, and that's somewhere between 2 and 4 ounce. It's 3.1, 3.2 maybe in the scale here. Just a rough estimate, but Here it shows 2.96 ounce. Okay, so for the sake of testing again, I'm going to dispense one more cup. Okay, so it's clean dry, and I'm going to dispense one more cup for the sake of testing. So I'll tear it, and let's begin. Again, 2.93 to be accurate, or 2.92. And if you look at the reading here, again just short of 100 ml, which is exactly what I got last two times. And here it's between 2 and 4 ounce, somewhere between there, and on the scale it shows 2.92 ounce. So to answer Zen, the answer is I'm getting exactly 3 ounce, I would say, roughly, or 2.9. Last 3 times when I dispensed double cup, I got 2.9 ounce of water, hot water, and I don't think I wasted any drops here and there. It's all in the cup, so that should be an accurate reading. Maybe a drop, just some splash here, which is nothing. Anyway, that's the number we got. Now for the sake of testing, I'm going to press the single cup button as well in order to see how much ounce or how much volume of water will I get. So let's do this. Okay, now if you check here, I got exactly 50 ml of liquid, exactly 50 ml. Let's see the ounce on the other side. So that's just shy of 2 ounce. And let's look at the scale. Here it shows 1.49 ounce, which is 1.5 ounce, I would say. That's what I got, so just below the 2 ounce mark. Okay, I'm going to discard this and I'm going to dispense again, just to be sure whether this is consistent. So my cup is super dry, so let's try again the single cup. Okay, the numbers are exactly the same, what I see, exactly 50 ml, and on the other side it's just shy of 2 ounce, and on the scale it shows 1.56. So previously it was showing 1.49, now it's 1.56. So let me try one more time. Maybe there was some drops of water which was in the group head, could be that. So let me discard this quickly. So I got a clean cup now, and let's try one more time. I'll tear this and let's begin. Okay, so that gave me 1.5 ounce, and here it's showing exactly 50 ml, so that's more consistent here on the scale, and this is just shy of 2 ounce. So we could conclude that the single cup gives you 1.5 ounce of liquid or 50 ml. That's what I'm getting here. and 3 times it was consistent, it was 1.5. If you are getting a different reading, like almost 10 ml difference, that means there could be some possible reason. So let's talk about that. The first thing is you need to ensure that your machine is clean and descaled. So that's the first thing you need to do, because if you don't descale, there are several tubes where the water go through, and if one of the tube is clogged, you are not going to get the whole flow of the water, so there could be a clog. So to avoid that, you need to descale your machine. Make sure you descale it thoroughly. So that's the first thing to do, descale and make sure there's no clog in your machine. Now the second advice I would say is to clean the group head, especially the shower screen. Now if there is a clog somewhere here in the group head screen, it could be a problem. You may get a different number. So how do I resolve that? You need to open the screen and clean the screen in Kefisa, or you can dip it in soap solution, and after dipping it in and after cleaning, make sure you can see all the holes. Just put it against the light and see if you are able to see all the holes, and ensure that nothing is clogged. Now to open the group head, you need to check your cleaning kit, and inside your cleaning kit, Breville has provided an Allen key. You could use this to open the group head screen. And to open, so use this Allen key and turn it counterclockwise. So after opening, you need to check the screen and then ensure you clean the whole area here, including the screen. And the product I would highly recommend is Kefisa. Using Kefisa, you can clean your baskets, filter baskets, portafilter head, including the group head screen. This will ensure it removes all the coffee oils and all the coffee residue. So that is the second thing you need to verify. Make sure the group head screen is clean. Now after descaling and after cleaning the group head shower screen, the next thing is, what you could do is to reset the water volume of Breville. Now I have a video about it. I'll show you now how to do that. So make sure you reset the water volume to the factory default. Somebody might have played, or you might have pressed some buttons together and it would have messed up, or for some funny reason Breville might have having trouble to reset it on its own. So it could be several reasons, so make sure you reset it. Now to do that, make sure you switch on the machine and all the lights are on, and then press the program button for 3 seconds continuously till you hear 3 beeps. So let's do it. Now you heard 3 beeps, that means it's reset to the factory default water volume. Now after pressing it for 3 seconds, you can release it. As soon as you hear the beep, the first beep, you can release it, and it beeps 3 times to confirm that the water volume is being reset to the factory default. Now you could try and test it. These 3 solutions should have solved the issue. Now if you have tried all these 3 and still you're having trouble with different water volume, the last thing I would suspect is, that's more technical, it could be your flow meter. Your flow meter may be failing, or your flow meter needs some cleanup. It could be something straightforward. There are many that had issues related to the flow meter. Sometimes when you press the double cup button, it will dispense very little. Sometimes when you press the double cup button, it won't stop flowing. So there are several issues related to flow meter, and just by resetting or cleaning the flow meter pins could resolve the issue. let me show you. I have a machine which is open here, so it's handy for me to show you what exactly is a flow meter and what needs to be done there. Now here is a Breville Barista Express which I've opened. This is the BES 870XL. Now I have a video on how to open the Breville Barista Express machine for repair, so do watch that. I'll leave the link in the description below, so do watch that. It's easy to open. Now if you have opened it successfully, there is something here. I'll show you a close-up. Now at the back on the left, if you zoom in, there is a white colored disc type thing, that is the flow meter. Now in most of the cases, the pin, this 3 cable connector which connects to the flow meter, it may not be sitting properly, or there could be some dirt on that pin. So all you need to do is remove this and clean the pin with some alcohol, and if you see anything corroded, make sure you use a metal and scrape it off. Make sure there is no loose connection, all these 3 pins are connected together, and clean it and just put it back. Now this has sorted issue related to the flow meter, so that's the last option you could try. And if nothing is resolved, that means you need to replace this flow meter. That could be the reason. Now if you look inside, here on the side you see a white box there just below the grinder. That inside the white box, that's where the control board is. That's the main heart of the machine which controls all these. Now when you press the double cup button, the control board, it triggers how much volume of water should dispense, and that will trigger this flow meter, and 3 ounces of liquid will be gone out from the flow meter. And as you see, this water tank is connected to the flow meter, so water that goes from this black area down to this transparent, let's see here, where I have 2 blue cable ties, that's where the water flows into the flow meter, and it decides, okay, the user pressed double cup button, so it's 3 ounces to be dispensed, so it goes through the white pipe there, and that's how you get the water. Also there could be a sensor there inside which will trigger how much of water you have used, and that will also trigger the clean me light and the descale light. So this flow meter, it records everything, the volume of water that went through this machine, so everything is recorded. That's how it calculates whether your machine is timed to descale or clean. So Zin, that's a very good question that you asked. Anyway, I hope this video is helpful for those who are having trouble with the flow meter, and just follow those methods and see whether that helped. And if it helps, please do let me know in the comment section below. That would help me and others. So that's a guided number that I got from a double cup button in the auto extraction mode, where I got 2.9 ounce, I would say 3 ounces of liquid. That's a standard for double cup. And that doesn't mean that you are going to get 3 ounces of espresso, because espresso goes through the grinds that are in the portafilter basket. Now when it goes through, there will be a lot of pressure created, and then we see the espresso flowing through, and you would probably get 2.5 ounces of liquid out. That's what usually I get from the auto dispense mode. And where is the other 0.5? The other 0.5 goes through the drip tray. It depends on the pressure. If you are getting very high pressure, there's a high chance that more liquid, the hot water, goes through the drip tray, and it is done by the solenoid. Now solenoid, the 3-way solenoid, remember the 3-way solenoid triggers that. Anything excess from the overpressure valve, that water will flow through the outlet which goes into the drip tray. there is an opening somewhere here. If you open the drip tray, you will see it. That's where the remaining water goes. Now if you put some coarser grind and then press the double cup button, there's a high chance that you may get 2.8 ounce out, almost 3 ounce out, because everything goes through the puck quickly. Now you could control the extraction, the amount of liquid, using the manual extraction mode. Now if you don't want any manual extraction, you could always trust on the automatic dispense mode. Or let's say you always wanted like 3.5 ounce of liquid always. In that case, you can program Breville Barista Express to do that. So every time you press the double cup button, you'll get 3.5 ounce of liquid. Now there is a video that I posted in my channel, how to program the Breville Barista Express. Do watch that as well. Now you got an idea about the flow of the water in Breville Barista Express. So if you like this video, please like it. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, because I'll be posting more videos related to Breville and other coffee products. So see you guys next time, and bye for now.